Today I'm gonna be making something special for people in
in your phone. Porn. Hardcore gay porn.
It's definitely a hard time to be a dad, to say the least.
And then you got
Making $1,000 a week
Ooh,
is trash in 2025. Like it honestly, $1,000 a week just
$1,000 a week, that ain't getting you much, between food, subscriptions, gas. $1,000 a week, after taxes. I'm assuming he's talking after taxes.
covers groceries, rent, a few bills, and then boom, that gets zero. That gets zero, just like that. So all you're doing is surviving. You're not living. All you're doing is working that job.
Y- Yeah, and that's definitely the case now. Um, and the harder the job, if you're working like in a warehouse right now, and I got 15 years working in a warehouse. This atmosphere, everything cost, that's rough.
Just to survive. That's not life. That is not life. That is not how the world is meant to be. If you're working a job, you should at least be able to do the things you want to do when you're not working that job. But
I mean, let's just say you work your job and you want to go go on vacation, right? You want to fly or travel. Let's say you want to travel. Well, shit, how much is hotels, the flight, the food? If you're working like a normal job, you would have to work for like 5 years and save just to go like on a vacation, like outside the states or something. You know what I mean? It's just like the cost. And most people who travel are just like rich people. So like, and if you think about it, and I didn't think about this, so that means like everyone in the world who sees Americans are just seeing rich people. They're not even seeing like normal American, like people who work. So like really the world's just seeing the ultra, not ultra rich, but the well off and like the upper echelon of America who's traveling abroad. No, I don't think the world knows what the working class Americans like, or any sense of that. The world probably thinks we're all just snooty tooty here, and it's not the case. We're all just working our brains out.
unfortunately, making $1,000 a week, all you could cover is groceries,
Yeah.
rent, a few bills, and that's it. It's survival. And then the older generation will give you the stupidest advice, or anybody will give you the stupid advice and say,
Yeah.
welcome to adulthood, or work harder. Dude,
Oh, I can confirm this. They would be like, "Oh, you got to start like a Roth IRA and all this stuff." Not to say like a Roth IRA is a bad idea, but like, you know, wow. So I won't touch this money until I'm 60. Yeah, or whatever the rules are, but it's likely like a large. You have to wait a long time and stuff. It's just 401ks. Those are a joke. My favorite. I work in healthcare now, and my favorite term is uh, I don't think they use this very often anymore. Is stakeholder equity. I don't know what that means. Like if I'm working in a place and they're like, "Oh, you're a stakeholder," what the fuck does that mean? I get paid more? What does that even mean? And like in most institutions are running at huge deficits. First off, I don't know if I want to be a stakeholder in any of these organizations. You guys are all massively in debt. I'm straying off topic.
just because somebody sees that they can be making $1,000 a week, which is pretty good money, at least it used to be, and see that that doesn't give them shit, but to struggle and to survive, and they can't even live, that is going to make them depressed
Yeah.
because all their
I mean, you're working all the time. I mean, movies are just boring. It's like the same thing over and over. I don't know how many. I don't want to watch the same fucking shit over and over. I don't want to go on HBO and watch something about some serial killer. You know, where's all the good TV shows? So you got no good TV. The dating scene, oof, and that's a whole different discussion. And so you get off your job. You can't even like. Could you even afford to Uber Eats? Like fuck. So you got to go to the grocery store. It's just rough. It's rough out there.
going to be doing is spending their time at work. instead of spending their time doing the things that they love to do. The most valuable thing that you have on this earth
It's
is
time. Yeah.
time. Why? Because you don't know how much time you have on this earth. So why are you going to spend it?
I couldn't agree more with what with this. I'm assuming young gentleman is saying. It's the cost of living and just working a job. It's just there's nothing in it for you. As like the lower echelons, you're getting nothing out of it. And a little thing there. I mean, you're getting nothing out of it. And so, how long can this go before people just say, "Fuck, I'm done"? And I think the way society's looking, I think we're getting to that point. But tell me what you guys think because I'm just throwing shit at the wall.